A tier list of my friends. Begin. First up, we have Cooper Bannatyne. Cooper's hard to explain because as much as I love Cooper, recent years have shown Cooper he's become cringe and offensive, especially towards women. And I've had a hard time wrapping myself around the jokes and Instagram reels he's been sending me. So I haven't really been able to push him up towards a higher tier like S, B, or A. So currently Cooper sits at a D tier for his cringe and offensiveness. Next up, Doug. I do not fuck with this guy one bit. Doug has proven time and time again, all Doug does is fucking copy me. He has no style of his own. He's not a very credible guy. I would say he has skills because of his electricity business, but it sounds like bullshit, and he seeks a lot of attention. I used to have people come to my basement and hang out with me, and now everyone wants to go to Doug's pool. I don't like Doug. Doug is F tier. My light is burning my eyes. Next up, we have Ethan Jones. Cheers, Ethan. So Ethan has always been a really good guy. He gets serious when he needs to, but one of the things I wrote down about him is he's really good at national. And people are like, good at national, what's the quality there? When you think about it, you need a guy that's a hard worker in your group. And Jonesy provides that. He's also really good at golf, and he reminds me of a young Tiger Woods, hard worker and has a disciplined background.
Strong work ethic.
Yeah, strong work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
And his probably father relationship there. So C tier. Next up, we have Darren Liu. Darren, one of the only Asians of the friend group, this including London Kang, of course. Darren brings a lot of diversity to our group. He's also one of the only homosexuals part of our group, which is one of the reasons why I've had a hard time hanging out with him in recent years. It's very difficult to get past that I'm super straight and he's super gay barrier, right? He's always trying to touch. And sometimes I don't want to be pet.
Can't provide.
I don't want to be pet sometimes. But if he wasn't like that, he would probably be an S tier, so B tier. Next up, Finn Dillon. Finn, one of the guys ever, right? So Finn was in Europe for a lot, and I haven't seen him in quite some time. I remember he went through a bit of a rough patch last year, and I just remember that, and it stuck with me with myself, and I saw how he got through that situation. It's made me want to be a better man, but I've lost track. So Doug, you know how Doug steals attention? Finn has the same birthday as me, so he's kind of on that bordering line, but he's so kind that he has made himself into A tier, just based off his kindness alone. This one's a hard one for me to make, really. Really is. Jack Daynard. So Jack, honest to God, from when I met him to about maybe 2 years ago, last summer, S tier, instant. It would have been an instant, yeah, of course, S tier. But recently Jack's just fell off. He's not quite the same as he used to be. I don't really find he can be all that funny sometimes. It's just hard to get there. But when he provides and tries, he's really good, really solid gentleman. And he's also really talented. So for that, I'm going to give him A tier. Mark Bagaku. Cool guy, real cool guy, right? He's got cool pants, got a cool car, cool dogs. That guy can hit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He like that. I watched him DJ one time. Talented as ever. Really. So superb. A tier. Next up, McMullen. So reminds me a lot of Tim Tebow and Johnny Manziel. He's got that quarterback vibe, just couldn't really figure shit out, right? Fell off really hard since coming back from Florida. Used to really like him. Threw me my first ever touchdown pass in Bantam. Nowadays, I don't see him ever. Apparently he works at fucking National. He's just gotten so fat, and it's really hard to watch him go down this path. So D tier. Next up, yes, this one I was waiting for. Bees, Liam B. Harry. There used to be a guy named Langley that I once knew. I will never bring him up again, but I tip my hat to you, Langley, if you're out there. But Bees, one of a kind. That guy's always got good advice, telling me to listen to David Goggins, maybe drink like kombucha or some shit. But also really good at fucking Rocket League. Yeah, Bees, one of a kind, talented. Good in Ireland too. Bees. Oh, S tier. Next up, Ethan Dauncey. I don't know if I've ever really gotten along with him, to be honest. He's always been around, and it's been a hard sort of meld for us, or weld. Like we haven't done this yet, you know. It's always been a lot of friction there. He has, we held him to a competition to show his skills for us, and he doesn't have any. There's no real valuable traits, skills, or nothing there. He can kind of skateboard, but skateboarding is for degenerates. So, yeah, real hard F tier. I don't think he can move up. Lemon Ken, another Asian of the group. Like I want to say solid guy, but he's not there yet. You know, he's always complaining to me, saying I blue balled him. Like you got to get over some of your past, right? And he just hasn't done that for me. It's been really hard to get the ball rolling with London. I've been giving a lot of effort and a lot of grit there, and he's just been pushing back. So, and he's just not really he's not funny, you know. It's just always anger out of him. He's never giggling. He's always just tense. So London is F tier. Next up, Ben Murray. Oof, rough one. This guy, like, he's not going anywhere, right? Votes NDP, another fucking, like, what the hell? And every time I'm around him, he's always sneak dissing. I'm like, what the fuck, bruh? And he's just over there, blah, 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 blah. Drinks a lot of wine, which is not very tough. Not really. He likes art and shit, but like art is pretentious. So not really one of my guys. No, F tier. Been waiting for this one. This is a good one. Tristan! So Tristan, I used to not really like him because he dressed like a lesbian and kind of just was like always into that kind of vibe, you know, like, ooh, try my IPA beer. You don't look like you drink beer. The fuck are you talking about? But no, we've totally gotten past this sort of grit. I've said grit before, but like, we used to have that, you know. But he's become totally vibes once he moved to Canmore and I don't have to see him as much. But he's always hiking. Kind of fun to ski with. Kind of. Yeah, he's got cool hiking, and I like seeing pictures of him outside doing activities. I think that's really cool. He gets a lot of girls, which I don't really like. But, you know, girls like what they like, I guess. But, yeah. B tier. Yeah. Burnsy. So, next up we have Mac Burns. This one's really fucking tough for me to make because most of the time I feel like I have like I just want to fight Mac because he's such a little bitch. He's always complaining about shit too. I think his girlfriend has him on a leash. He can't never hang with the fucking boys when I ask him, right? I'm always asking, Mac, let's chill. Mac, let's chill. No, I can't. I'm with fucking Serene. I think that's completely bullshit. She's got him making weird TikToks that I don't like. But when me and Mac click, like we're the boys, right? Like we were I remember he told me I was an old soul. He told me, you're an old soul, Shaw. And I said, Mac, I fuck with that. Thanks, bro. So just because of the duality there, I'll go C tier. Due to some nature, we have to redo Nathan Todd's part. Really pisses me off, really pisses my team off. So Toddy, fuck you for that, dude. Fuck you. But we really like your vibes. We think you're good at what you do. Good hiker. We think you're an athletic guy. You like to go out and do sports.
Nah, slow down there.
We fuck with that. I appreciate that. I also like the Fortnite vision, and the snowboarding. That's awesome, dude. I love that. but you copy me and you're a bandwagon of my style. Mark can attest to that, bro. He knows too much. Like, he's like,
Yeah,
he's always trying to be Shaw.
Yeah, no, Nathan, great guy. I love him. Really cool guy. Got along with him really nice. I think he just, going off what Shaw said, he just kind of copies Shaw. Just kind of wants to be Shaw for whatever reason. It's kind of just like, find your own groove, Nathan. Be yourself. Other than that, though, awesome guy.
This is my lane, and you're fucking merging. You're merging.
Yeah. So, great guy. I love him. He needs to work on You need to work on yourself, Nathan. But C2.
Don't merge anymore.
C2.
So next up is the lacrosse player. I don't really know if he has any skills to go anywhere with lacrosse, because I watched him play. There was a lot of turnovers, a lot of miscalculations on the court. That is beyond me in terms of our friendship. I like athletes, but if he's not going to get it done on the court, whatever, right? So Ty used to smoke weed, and it was really good for him. Like, he was a good guy on weed. But recently, he's just kind of, the smoking's gone down. He was a bit of a fuck up at my aftergrad. But when he's chill, he used to be S tier, A tier. Ty Herman. Next up, a classic. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. Chill Tommy. So this guy, one of the greatest, right? Chill Tommy. Smokes weed, really good at smoking weed when he does it. He's also... I watched him devour 10 junior bacon cheeseburgers in front of me. That's a feat I've never seen before. Usually you'd look at Tommy and go, this guy, he looks like he has fucking rabies when he talks. You're like, what the hell? But really, good guy. He's very knowledgeable. Goes to fucking Carleton or some shit for like an engineering program. Cool, that's amazing. I don't really give a fuck about your education, but like, you're good at what you do. You're good at shotgunning. You got cool rhymes. No good music. Like, fuck. S tier. Next up, Carson Manatine. Totally fucking chill. One of my boys. Easy S tier there. But I've got to explain a bit about him. He's always, every time I see him, daps. Daps so crisp. Right? And I really fuck with that. He's a bit of a pedophile if you think about it. He's one of the oldest of the friend group and is hooking up with girls my age. I'm known as the kid, right? And it's just like, really, dude? Are you gonna do that shit? And it's like, okay, Carson. S tier though. Yeah. Okay, apparently we saved the worst for last. Mitch Piers. This one is, oh my God, I can't even talk about him. Dude, every time I'm with this guy, he's just my fucking enemy. He's always on me about my shit, talking to me about, like, Shaw, like, shut up. Don't tell me to shut up, Mitch. Seriously, dude. Like, I don't fuck with that kind of shit. He's my enemy. Seriously. We used to be, like, frenemies at one point because we were kind of, like, joking, fucking around with each other. And now it's just been so hard to get along. So, he's got his own category, Mitch tier. Thanks for sticking around, YouTube. Love you guys. This is really fun to make, and please subscribe. I want to hit 1 million in a bit, but you guys, I've always fucked with you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.